Hi everybody, this is Boog-S Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the NECA Ultimate Predator 2 Snake Predator figure. So before we take a look at the Snake Predator, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, the Predator comes with a set of open hands. Up next, the Predator comes with an alternate right open hand for holding the smart disc. We've seen this used many times before. You also get this closed smart disc that you can put right here. As I've stated in previous Predator videos, this is tricky to get in here and have it stay. Up next, you get tighter gripping accessory holding hands. Up next, you get this skull and spinal cord trophy. We've seen this used many times before, and again, it's painted very nicely. It's got some nice brown paint over top of it, or maybe it's cast in brown and it has this color painted over top of it. Either way, it looks very nice. Up next, you get a closed combi stick, and there is no storage for this. Up next, you get the open combi stick, and this looks very nice. I like the gold color and how it has a black wash over top of it. That looks very nice. Both ends of mine are warped a little bit. This side is pointing down just a little bit, and this side is pointing up. If I boil this, I should be able to straighten it out, but that was one little complaint I had with this. Up next, you get the fang blades, and these look very nice. You get some scuffs and dents sculpted into the blade there. The handle looks very nice. Now, I think on the packaging, this is how the Predator is holding the fang blades, and on the product shots of the figure, it's flipped, so the short side is on top. So you could really display this either way. I think I like the longer blade on top more. I think that looks really good. Up next, you get this unmasked head sculpt, and this looks really good. All of the patterns on its skin is painted very nicely. It has a very nice gloss coat to the skin, making it look very slimy. And this one actually has short dreads. I think that looks really good. They're soft and pliable as always. And finally, you get this masked head sculpt. And this looks so good. The silver collar that this is done in looks very nice. I love that silver collar. And it has some brownish paint over top of it to give it some variation. Kind of looks rusted in some places. And that looks very nice. And if you look, they actually painted the Predator's eyes on. It's very hard to tell, especially if you have it like this. But if you tilt it up, they actually did paint the eyes on. So yeah, this is a really awesome head sculpt, and this is the way I like leaving it displayed. That helmet is awesome. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the figure. One thing I love about this figure is it does use touches of real fur, or faux fur probably, but I think this looks really nice. It's white and has some brown to it. Now, one thing that's weird is on the back of the packaging, it says that it includes a pauldron as well as a cape. And there was no cape on mine or anybody's to my knowledge. Someone emailed NECA and they said that this is the cape. But that's not correct because on the packaging it says fur pauldron and cape. It says it includes both of those things. So it is unfortunate that there is no cape with this. Like I said, it's been confirmed that this is it, but I doubt that because the back of the packaging says something different. I'm almost wondering if maybe there will be a running change version, a second version that will actually come with the cape. So yeah, it is weird for the packaging to say it includes the cape and the pauldron, but now they're saying that this is the cape. That's really weird to me. The fishnet on the figure is painted very nicely. That gray collar is done very cleanly for those thin lines. And the pattern on the skin is done very nicely. Again, it has that gloss coat to it. On the shoulder and bicep, you can see that it doesn't have that glossy finish that the torso does. It's kind of weird that they chose to make this matte instead of glossy like this. The laces on the bracers look very nice. And that looks really good. The texturing to it looks very nice, and then it has some light brown paint over top of that dark brown. That looks really good. You get this additional piece of armor, and it is a soft plastic, and so when you're posing the figure around, it will do this, or end up on its butt. It does shift a lot. I wish there was a better way to get it to lay, because if you lay it this way, then it messes up the fur right here around the waist. This piece of armor is painted and sculpted very nicely. I want to say it's cast in black and has that bronze painted over top of it. But you get a bunch of scratches and stuff sculpted on there, and that looks really nice. Again, the fishnets are sculpted and painted very nicely. And if you look, they even painted them on the joints right there. NECA didn't have to do that, but they did. So I'm really happy with that. These legs are reused from the City Hunter because here you have that hole from where the net device goes. I do wish NECA would fix this on future releases. I don't mind that they reuse bodies for the Predators because they're all pretty similar. But, you know, at least try and fix this, cover this up. Because that hole right there really bothers me on every figure that uses this mold. So now let's go ahead and go over the articulation of the Snake Predator. So he has a ball-jointed head that can look up all the way. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. He has shoulders that can only move out that far. The right side is hindered because of the different armor that it has on there, but the left side will move out that far. Has a swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow that can bend in all the way. Swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. Ball-jointed diaphragm and waist, and it's really tough to get it to move. But it can move back that far, and it can move forward that far. It can also move side to side up here, and side to side at the waist. The hips can only move out that far, can kick forward that far, back that far, nice swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee that can bend back that far, and ball jointed ankles that can move down, up, side to side, and rock. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here the Predator is next to the Shaman Predator and the Lost Predator. Here he is next to Gort and the City Hunter Predator. And finally, there he is next to the Scout Predator. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because it is another awesome Lost Tribe Predator figure. NECA's really been knocking out of the park with these Lost Predator releases. So far, I have 6 out of 10 of the Predators. I know that I think there are currently 2 other of the Lost Tribe that are out right now. So yeah, that means there's only 2 left to finish the Lost Tribe. I'm very excited to finish my Lost Tribe. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.